Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm spending some time recording some readings for next week, so because I won't be able to record next week. But yeah, I wanted to start with this deck. I have a few readings in mind that I want to do, but we're gonna start with this one. So Spirit called me to this deck today. So this is like clarifying love situations. You will hear my dogs because I'm alone with my dogs, and whenever I'm alone with my dogs, they get super protective. Millie confirmed that message. For some reason, I'm being called to cut the deck right there. Interesting. Anyway, so this is going to be, a reading led by Spirit. So we're going to see what's happening here, what you need to hear about your situation. If it's not resonating, or it's not your message, or I'm saying something and you're like, that's not my story, then that means it's not your reading. I just want to remind you of that. Like, I thought about that this morning. I had, people telling me this isn't my story. And I was like, well, then it's not your reading. Even myself, I opened up one of my favorite tarot readers this morning, and she had posted a collective reading for the sign of Taurus, and I opened it. And within a few minutes, I was like, this doesn't feel like me. So I just clicked off because she just wasn't channeling my collective. I didn't feel the need to tell her that. But anyway, so we have mountains. That's where I felt called to cut the deck. My finger got caught on that part of the deck. And it says it will not be an easy path. And that seems to be what I channel is complicated soul contracts. So I'm actually not surprised that this card is coming out. We have blocks, setback, delays, big problems, hardship, trouble, a lot of work, burdens, mistakes. And again, this is the type of energy that I always channel. So if you're looking for like easy love, I'm probably not your reader. Like if you're looking for fairy tale love, I don't even know what that is. So because I've said it before, in my opinion, all the fairy tales like Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, all of them have hardships and blocks and delays and setbacks. So anyway, let's get into it. We have in the air. So this is like, this situation is up in the air. It feels like there's been delays. So maybe you don't know what's going on with it right now. I feel the need to mention that I watched a really long thing this morning, or I was listening to it, about law of assumption. So maybe look that up because I'm feeling called to mention it. Law of assumption. And it's about affirming. I'm going to let you look it up because I'm still learning about law of assumption. But part of it is positive thinking. So anyway, you might want to look that up because I felt called to say that. And we have at home. So you could be dealing with like a Four of Wands situation, or someone that you used to share a home with, or someone you saw sharing a home with in the future. The Four of Wands, like this home card, also speaks of stability. Again, like I said, my dogs might be a little noisy during this reading. My dog Millie is like very protective right now. So we'll see how we get on. We have suckers, fools for each other. Mutual feelings into each other, two hearts completely invested, two against the world. And what I wanted to say about law of assumption is if intuitively you love this person, keep telling yourself you're fools for each other. Keep telling yourself you're both completely invested, your souls, your higher selves are both completely invested in this connection, that it's you and them against the world. If you are, again, I'm not sure why I'm feeling called to talk about law of assumption with you, but what this person was ultimately saying is she was talking about mental cleanliness. So she said, in order, for law of assumption to work and to manifest what you want, you have to have positive mindsets. You have to affirm what you want. You speak as if you already have it. So me and my person ended up together. Me and my person ended up buying a house together. My person loves me. We're fools for each other, affirming that positivity, affirming those, intentions that you're setting. And if your ego is saying things like, that person will never change, maybe I'm just delusional, maybe they never loved me. If your ego is telling you those things, it can block, that's what you can keep manifesting in. Again, I don't know enough about it to speak about it right now. It's just something that I'm kind of, dipping my toes in the water. But I just wanted to mention it. So if you really truly feel like this is your person, positively affirm that, positively affirm that. All right, let's get it. It's so weird. I had a dream last night and there was a song playing in my dream and I cannot figure out what it is because you know what I'm like. I have a hard time hearing the lyrics. Like I love lyrics, but I have a hard time when I'm channeling music. I hear the music, I hear the song, but it's like sometimes I can't connect with the lyrics. Anyway, I feel like it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks. It was a song from the 80s. I wish I knew what it was. It's driving me crazy. So we have clean up. Oh, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful way to start this reading. We have owning the mess to clean up, healthy choices, prioritizing, positive life changes, accountability, releasing burdens. And this is actually reminding me what I was just talking about with that law of assumption, where she was talking about how you have to have a healthy mindset. She was talking about how you have to clean up your mental attitude. And if you are struggling with your ego and your ego is telling you this person will never take accountability, this person will never prioritize me, this person will never make positive life changes, then that's kind of what you're manifesting. Whereas if you affirm the messages positively and keep going with your life, the thing is, you don't want to wait. You want to keep moving, keep living your life, and I'm not talking about going out and sleeping with a bunch of people, but if that's what you want to do, you do you. It's about keep moving forward. Don't wait for anything. Anyway, if you really do want to manifest your person, you should be, instead of letting your ego have that mind thought or have that thought, you should be positively affirming, my person will own up to their mess. My person my person is making healthy choices. My person is thinking about how they can prioritize me. My person is making positive life changes. My person is taking accountability. Anyway, again, I'm going to leave it there with law of assumption, but you should look it up because it's something that has been I've been feeling called to learn more about it recently. So yeah, so what this looks like to me, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. What this looks like to me is you're about to clean it up with someone, and I'm feeling called to look up. In my favorite oracle deck, there's a card called Clean It Up, and I'm feeling so called to read it to you. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. 81 could be symbolic. Take time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics to see what's yours and what's not yours to clean up in the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish. So this feels like compromise to me. This feels like you could even be a counterpart, who's been working on your path. You've been, owning what you have to clean up in your life. You've been making healthier choices. You've been prioritizing your own needs. You've been making positive life changes. You've been taking accountability. You've been releasing burdens. I'm just reading this card again. And that's what's coming towards you. There's a love offer coming towards you. And again, I don't think this is new because we had the mountain. So it feels like, I mean, it could be new. It could be new. But you have an energy coming towards you, wanting to reciprocate love, feeling mutual attraction to you, wanting to invest in this connection. And maybe this hasn't shown up yet. Maybe this is what you're manifesting. And if this is what you're manifesting, start positively affirming it. Like I said, my person is making positive life choices. My person does want to prioritize me, you know? It says ready to give, honest offer, making it official, serious talk, building a secure foundation. And that's what I was seeing with that home card. I was seeing the Four of Wands and I was seeing stability. Look, mountains. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. So again, this is beautiful. There's some sort of climax coming is what I just heard. A climax to a situation is coming. Serious talk. So someone wants to have a serious conversation with you. This is beautiful. All right. So Spirit's telling me to actually take these cards. And I kind of want to put them like this. So let's get it. Love it. I just love it. So you have a love offer coming towards you. That's not straight. Hopefully that's a bit straighter. I can never tell until I get over here. All right, so what else do we need to know about the situation, Spirit? We have an epiphany. And please be patient with me, my friends. I'm working through a lesson of my own right now with trying to be in my comment section and seeing, like, now I'm really seeing all the negative comments. So I promise I won't keep bringing them up, but just be patient with me because it's something I'm trying to conquer right now, is releasing the opinions of others. Like, again, you wouldn't believe what people say to me about the way I channel. And I was thinking, like, yesterday I had some really, like, kind of hurtful comments, and I was thinking I would hate to be the voice in somebody's head making them doubt themselves. And I'm kind of upset that I'm giving them power to do that for me. But imagine being that voice in someone's head making them doubt themselves. Is that really who you want to be? Anyway, we have an epiphany. So like I said, please be patient with me because I've been avoiding my comment section ever since I started my channel because the comments can get very brutal. And right now I'm trying to conquer that. I'm trying to desensitize myself to those negative comments. And spend more time in my comment section. So please be patient with me. If I bring up comments, please be patient with me. I'm trying. Eventually I'll get to the point where I don't even mention them. Anyway, epiphany, the answers will come. So my person is having an epiphany. Affirm it all day long, all day long. And every time your ego tries to bring up something negative about, or your ego tries to tell you that maybe they don't love me, whispers, like little whispers of doubt in your ear, reaffirm it. Anyway, you're a powerful manifester. Law of assumption, look it up. Revelation, discovery, vision, realization, inspiration, insight, enlightenment, hint, guidance. The answers will come, my friend. Affirm it. I never used to understand that when I would see readers say, affirm it in my comment section, because it takes it out of your, like, you can say it in your head, you know, like I say things in my head all the time. Like I'm saying stuff right now and you can't hear it. But to say it out loud or to write it down really does affirm it. So now I get why people say that, like affirm it in the comment section. We have finances. So if your person is not coming in right now, it could be because they are prioritizing money over love. And that's someone who's prioritizing their career or their schooling, or they're prioritizing something over you, their career, their work. And for some of you, it could be because maybe they're trying to come in very stable, wanting to provide and protect you. and build a home with you and build a life with you. And maybe for some of them, they feel like right now they don't have enough money. Or maybe this is someone who has wounding where they've become an alcoholic. I talk a lot about wounding on my channel, not making excuses. Maybe this is someone who was raised that if they weren't working, they were a waste of space, you know? Again, for some of you, I could even see this being like if your counterparts, if you are more evolved than your person financially, career-wise, stability-wise, it could be that they're trying to work on their own stability before coming in with this offer. Because look at this. This is someone who's had an epiphany about this. This is someone who wants to come in right after a series of blocks, setbacks, delays, big problems, hardship, trouble, a lot of work burdens and mistakes. And again, love is not easy. True love connections are supposed to help you grow. Anyway, I can already hear the comments, so I'm just going to stop there. You could be dealing with a foreigner. You could feel like an alien on this planet. But what's really interesting about this, like you could be dating a foreigner or be connected to a foreigner, but it says leaving all that is familiar. So the past that you had with this person, I feel very positive in this reading. I'm just going to say it. Whatever past you had with this person, whatever this mountains, the big problems, the hardship, it's being left behind. The old version of you in this dynamic is being left behind. The old version of this person in this dynamic is being left behind. Let's get one more. Well, we'll see. It's a date. Yeah. I told you I had good feelings about this one. And again, if you find you're watching this and you're hearing like, that would never be my person, that's your ego, that's your fear. And if you want to manifest this, you have to affirm it, is what I'm hearing. So affirm this, say like you don't even have to do it in my comment section, because for me, it's not about getting comments. Affirm, like just write it down on a sticky note and put it on your mirror. Like I always tell you people to do. Say that is my reading. That is what's going to happen. You know, it's a date, wants to put in the effort. This date could be very symbolic. It's also giving me like 25 reduces to 7, which is chariot energy. And I'm also hearing high priestess energy. You could be a divine feminine. 5 is hierophant, commitment, soul contract, spiritual connection. Appointment, meeting in person, dating, rendezvous, courtship, getting to know each other. I have to pause it because I just realized I don't have my aligner in, and I need to put my aligner in so that my teeth don't go back to the way they were. Hang on. I just realized I'm not in alignment. Hang on. All right. The lisp is back. I lisp with this retainer. I am going to continue sharing personal stories about me because that's how a lot of readers channel. But one thing I was going to say, what was I just about to say? I guess you weren't supposed to hear it. Oh yeah, I'm going to explain to you how the universe is kind of magical. Thinking about my comment section. Before I got my retainer, I was really worried about getting this retainer because I was worried about how it was going to change my speech. And a few weeks, like a month before I got this retainer, I started getting comments in my comment section telling me how annoying my lisp was. And I was like, I don't have a lisp. And then the minute I put the retainer in, I developed this little lisp. So it was almost like the universe was trying to prepare me and get me to grow a thick skin before I got my retainer. And again, the reason I share that is because I'm just showing you an example of how the universe works in mysterious and magical ways. And again, part of my channeling is to talk about my own journey, because that's how that's how healers help heal other people. Like, that's why they're given all this life, like hard life experience, so that they can heal from it and help heal others through example. So anyway, just saying. So it's a date, putting in the effort. And what were we seeing here? These two cards talk about someone who wants to put in the effort. So affirm it. My person does want to put in the effort. They will put in the effort. Interesting. We have Temperance on the bottom. So today I felt really called to grab my Panda deck. It used to be one of my favorite decks. It still is. I just don't use it enough anymore. I feel like I'm really drawn right now to tarot with people in it for some reason. But I felt really called to my Panda deck today. So Temperance is about patience. It's about divine timing. It's about harmony, balance. You give, I give, right? It's about balance. So one thing I want to mention is make sure when this person comes in, if you are an overgiver and you've struggled with that in the past, make sure you try to balance the energy here by not overgiving, by not falling into that cycle of overgiving. Because I'm just seeing the scales on the cups on the Temperance card. I'm also seeing scales, so you could be a Libra. We also have Sagittarius here. But I'm seeing the scales, like this person wants to come in and give equally. But remember, some of us can give more than others. So just remember, like, I'm not talking about accepting breadcrumbs. I'm not talking about accepting less than you deserve. But I'm talking about trying to keep level with what this person, like, clearly they're going to be putting in effort and they're going to be prioritizing you. I'm just asking you not to fall into that, if this is you, that cycle of overgiving. Because when we overgive and the energy and that person can't possibly overgive as much as we are because we're an overgiver, the scales can become tipped again. And for divine feminines, that is, I know a lot of divine feminines struggle with overgiving and anxiously attaching. It's one of those layers you have to heal through on this journey. I also wanted to mention something beautiful that I heard yesterday from another reader, which she was saying that if you are a counterpart, all the work you're putting into your counterpart journey, even if it's not your time for union, is actually helping the collective or the wave of counterparts that are about to come into union. And I just thought that was a beautiful thing. I just think that's a beautiful thing. So I wanted to mention that. We have the Five of Pentacles. So there is this is fear of rejection. It's someone left out in the cold here. So I'm not sure if there could have been an imbalance in this connection. That's also Taurus energy, Five of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, runner energy. Okay. Well, we'll see what comes out. What are you? I always feel called when you see like a little ridge in the deck like that. Like, what card are you? We've got the Seven of Cups and the Four of Wands coming out. Interesting. So this could have been like a confusing situation. Maybe you're having dreams about this person. We've got the Three of Cups. That's reunion energy. That's, I don't necessarily mean like, Lover's energy or Six of Cups energy. I'm talking about reconnection. Like Three of Cups can be a reunion energy where the two of you come back into each other's energy. Maybe this person sends you a friendly message. Maybe they reach out on your birthday or their birthday. Six of Swords, reconnection. What was I just saying? Yes, thank you, Spirit. That's reconnection. That's coming back together after a disconnect, after these mountains. Someone could travel for work, I'm hearing. We have the Eight of Wands, communication, forward movement, and we do have the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe you're dealing with a younger earth sign. Maybe this has taken a while to come in, Knight of Pentacles. But Knight of Pentacles is an energy of slow and steady commitment. So you know, Knight of Pentacles, dedicated to this connection. Knight of Pentacles, willing to put in the work, even if it takes years, you know, Knight of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an entrepreneur as well. So anyway, that's amazing. That's amazing. Willing to put in the work. Yes, willing to put in the work, wants to put in the effort. It says it right there. I forgot about that. Beautiful. Ready to give. Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness, you are so magnetic right now. Oh my gosh, King of Swords, somebody coming in with communication. That is magic. So you could be a fire sign and they could be an air sign, or vice versa. We have the Queen of Cups, very interesting, and the Ten of Cups, my goodness. So for some of you, there could have been a third party, but I don't even, you know, I'll see if it comes up again. But again, that law of assumption person was saying, what's her name? Talsy? I can't remember. But she was saying that, again, if you're trying to manifest this and your mind keeps going back to past hurts and past resentments, your ego, to again try and release that narrative, try and release that version of this person. Again, I don't know enough about it to talk about it, but I did talk about it a little. But so what I'm seeing here, listen, remember how I said be careful not to overgive, Queen of Cups. So you could have been an overgiver in this situation, and you could have had to focus on your self-love with this Queen of Cups. We also have water energy here, so water, fire, air. What was I saying? Very magnetic, Queen of Wands energy. So maybe you transitioned, you know, maybe remember that card, the Foreigner card, and it mentioned leaving the past version of yourself behind. And maybe if you were an overgiver, I'm not saying that you can't, you know, show people amazing love. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you have to get rid of that, you know, aspect of your loving heart. But I feel like the one who, like, if you were an overgiver, you're leaving that. If you even like prioritize this person over your own needs, like you're leaving that in the past and stepping into this Queen of Wands energy. This Queen of Wands energy, you could be going through a glow up. You could be very focused on yourself. The Queen of Wands is very connected to spirit. And you could be in Black Cat energy, you know, very positive, magnetically attracting this in. And you've got someone who wants to have a talk with you here, King of Swords, someone who wants to be honest with you, who wants to bring clarity to this situation. So that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Maybe you went through a glow up after you hit obstacles with this person. And, you know, I was talking about law of assumption, so I feel like for some of you, you should look it up, because law of assumption is about, you know, pulling in what you want to manifest. It's about becoming a magnet for your manifestations. And this is very magnetic energy, the Queen of Wands. So this, again, I feel good things here. So let's see what is coming towards you, or what do we need to know about what's coming towards you. We have the Eight of Cups. So it feels like, again, that's that Foreigner card. The past version of this person is being left behind. The past version of you, the past version of what this connection was, is being left behind here. Now, if we want to talk about it, this could have been someone who walked away from you, or you could have walked away from them. I am feeling that for some of you, maybe you were, you know, maybe you were receiving less than you deserved. Look at the mountains. And through all these mountains and obstacles, you still have love for this person, is what I'm seeing. And this love through these obstacles has made it transform. Whoa, this spirit's on today. We have the Nine of Swords. So this could have been a situation where you were afraid to let go, you know? Not that the Nine of Swords is a fear to let go, but that's kind of what I'm seeing with this card. Like, you could have tried to hold on to this person. Queen of Cups, you know, you could have tried to keep, like, if I just love them enough. Oh, there's some crows outside my window. Interesting. Anyway, this could also be someone who is nervous about coming towards you, like feeling anxious and nervous because they're not sure how you're going to receive them because of what happened in the past. There's also this message of like, I was talking about your ego mind, your anxiety. So maybe you've struggled with that with the Nine of Swords, but someone is feeling very nervous about coming towards you. We have the Page of Cups. So this is, you know, this is new perspectives in love. The Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. So there has been a turning point here. And this person, Page of Cups, always reminds me of like someone who's nervous. They always look nervous to me. Like, look at this little panda slinking back in, you know, like, will you forgive me? I'm just hearing like maybe you even wish this person well. And I'm not talking about like actually messaging them, but maybe you know, released it and said, if it's meant to be, it'll come back to me. This could have been a situation where all of these blocks, setbacks, delays, big problems was causing a lot of anxiety in your life or a lot of anxiety in their life. And someone had to let it go and walk away here. Or was guided to, is what I'm hearing. So let's see one more for what we need to know about this situation. We have the Tower. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just talking about. So it feels like there was a, you know, there was an instability here with all these mountains and these blocks and these setbacks and delays and big problems. Somebody making a lot of mistakes. And this connection had to come to an end with the Tower. But what the Tower does is it does create, it creates stability. It creates new growth. It creates change. The Tower is actually a good thing. The Tower comes in when things are stagnant or things need to change. And I feel like something needed to change here. Like I said, maybe you were accepting less than you deserved. The Tower is also revelations, epiphanies. It's foundational shifts in the way we view things. All right. For some reason, this feels like past energy to me. So that's how I'm going to take it. So let's see. Oh my goodness, my dogs. Let's see who this is. We've got the King of Swords. That's so cute. I love that because that's what I was seeing on the bottom and that's what came out for who this is. So you could be dealing with an air sign. But this is someone for who this is. This is someone who sees you as their emotional fulfillment, and I believe you see them as theirs. Double rainbows, so it feels like maybe there's a bit of like, maybe I'm seeing Princess Bride where Mad Max, is that his name? I can't even remember. He says, the wife says, do you think it'll work? And he says, it would take a miracle. Bye-bye. So maybe you thought it would take a miracle for the two of you to come back together. Anyway, we have double rainbows here, which is symbolic of divine intervention and perfect timing. Beautiful. So anyway, for who this is someone who sees you as their happily ever after. And they're coming in with truth and clarity. The King of Swords, like this could have been someone who was cold and detached. You know, maybe they weren't giving enough emotion to this connection. This could have been someone who was sharp with their words, or was, like I said, cold and detached. But this is someone coming in with truth and clarity. Let's get one more for who this is. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is someone who's been working on themselves. This is someone who's been working on themselves. Again, this person could have been looking at this connection very logically and been prioritizing work over this connection because maybe logically that's what they thought they were supposed to do. But this is someone who's been working on themselves and someone who wants to bring stability to this situation. We have the Five of Wands in reverse on the bottom, which is someone who, this is end of conflict. This is someone who wants there to be They don't want to have conflict with you. They want to have peace. They want to have love with you. They want resolution. 5 of Wands in reverse. So let's see how they're feeling about you. Well, no, I want to see their current energy right now. So show me this King of Swords energy. We have the 3 of Pentacles, wanting to put in effort, wanting to be a good teammate, wanting to give as much as you give. You give, I give. We work together as a team. You have 3s coming out. Beautiful. So we have 3 of Wands for their current energy. They're envisioning a future with you. They're planning on how to come in if they haven't already came in. For some of you, maybe this person has already come in. Oh my gosh, please don't bark. Bear. It's okay, Bearsy Boos. Anyway, their current energy, they want to be on the same page as you. They want to work this out. They want to work as a team. They want to put in the effort. They want to give, you know, building a secure foundation. And 3 of Wands, envisioning a future with you, planning how to come towards you. The 3 of Wands is also wanting to build a strong foundation, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. Creating a lasting foundation, 3 of Wands. So this is someone who maybe they had to work on their own foundation. Maybe their foundation was horrible. I heard horrible. Maybe their foundation was horrible. And if so, if they weren't stable in their own energy and in their own foundation, of course there'd be a tower moment. Like, how could they give to you if they weren't stable and steady in their own energy and foundation? And that's what I love about this is right now, their current energy, they're creating a lasting foundation and they're envisioning a future with you right now, wanting to come towards you. This is forward movement, 3 of Wands. So let's see how they're feeling about you. Oh, you fell all the way to the ground. The card fell all the way to the ground. Oh my gosh, you would not believe it. 4 of Wands. Oh, beautiful. That was amazing. And again, maybe they didn't have that strong foundation. That's what I was talking about. 4 of Wands is that strong foundation. It's that home card. So for how they feel about you, this is someone who wants to build a life with you. They want stability with you. And again, maybe they had to get their own stuff together, their own foundation steady before coming towards you, or before being able to give to this connection. That's beautiful. 4 of Wands. They could see you as, you know, they could feel that counterpart connection with you. That is the 1111 card. This is someone, again, who wants to, for how they feel about you. This is not their intentions, but how they feel about you. They want to celebrate this love is what I'm hearing with the 4 of Wands. I feel like they feel free when they're with you. But anyway, let's get another one for how they're feeling about you. We have the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. And, you know, energetically, the more positive you affirm this, the more positive you feel about this, the more positive, like it'll have that effect on your person. Your person will feel more positive about coming in. 9 of Cups, they see you as their wish fulfillment. Their intuition says it's you. You know, you're better than anything is what I'm hearing. They love you more than anything. You're their wish fulfillment. So they've realized, maybe this person has realized like, oh, partying with my friends, that's not fulfilling me. I miss my person. Or they've realized that drinking doesn't bring fulfillment. I don't know why I always hear drinking with the 9 of Cups, but I do. Again, they're realizing you're their wish fulfillment. And look, 8 of Wands on the bottom. So this is someone who wants to talk to you. And this is someone who wants to show you how much they've grown. You could be someone who's grown a lot. Like maybe they've watched you go through rapid change and rapid growth. Anyway, beautiful. So what are their intentions here? What are their intentions? We have the Sun. So we do have the 7 of Swords in reverse. This person doesn't want to play games with you. They want to get, they want to apologize for something they did here in the past. Maybe it was that they were running from themselves. They were running from their shadows. Maybe there could have been like manipulation and deceit there with the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is someone who wants to bring clarity to that. This is someone who's healed that with the Sun, and they want to bring clarity for this. We do have the Five of Cups, so that's what I mean. Oh my gosh, did you see that? I'll get to it in a minute. I don't believe in accidents. The way those cards just fell showed me what's underneath. So we have the Five of Cups, the Sun, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this person does want to make amends for whatever this behavior is right here. Seven of Swords, I already described what that could have been. They could have ran from this connection, denied it. They could have denied their own healing. There could have been projection. There could have been blaming. There could have been deceit, lies. Anyway, this is showing that they intend to make amends for that and make this right. That they've healed this with the Sun. So we do have a lot of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also had water, and we have Leo here. And then underneath, this is their intentions. Underneath the Seven of Swords in reverse, we have the Emperor. So again, this is someone who's coming in with stability, wanting to take charge of this situation, wanting to take action. Wanting to, remember this one, take accountability. This is someone who's made positive life changes and they want to take accountability. They want to release these burdens, release whatever they did to you in the past. And again, that doesn't mean sweeping it under the rug and never talking about it. This person wants to take accountability. So show me this person's actions, please, Spirit. We have the King of Wands, the Devil in reverse, the Knight of Wands. So listen, their actions are to take control of the situation. This is someone who's become more self-aware. This is someone who wants to free themselves from that lower vibrational energy. And again, this card, again, why did I say again? I keep saying again. Stop it. This card is kind of, I should just keep this card out for whenever I'm talking about how our wounding and our shadows make us behave in ways that, I'm not making excuses and we shouldn't be proud of it, but there's a reason. It comes from wounding. It comes from these shadows that need to be healed. And if you think about, like, this Devil card always makes me sad because it's this beautiful panda who's chained onto like lower vibrational energy. They're chained to their shadows. They're chained to their wounding. Maybe there was toxicity. Maybe there was unhealthy attachment styles. Like you could have been anxious attachment. They could have been an avoidant. They could have ran from this connection. But when you think about it, look at this panda. It's crying, And if you think about it, if you probably tried to help this panda and that panda probably attacked you. Anyway, it was in reverse, so we're going to leave it. What? Yes, it was in reverse. No. Sorry, I flipped the deck around. It was in reverse. Underneath, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone who wants to, take a leap of faith. They want to invest in this connection. Queen of Pentacles, they want to, protect and provide. But the Devil, this is like leaving their toxic self or their their shadows, the version that used to exist of them. They're leaving it behind here. Now, this is what's really interesting is that for actions, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the King of Wands. So this is someone who hasn't, this actually came out in reverse, Spirit's reminding me. So for the Four of Pentacles, this could be a connection where it never really left you. Like you never really let go of this person's energy. With the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, this is someone who's working up the courage to take control of the situation. Remember the beginning of the reading, we had the Queen of Wands on the bottom. But we're also seeing someone leveling up here. So this person needed to level up before coming back towards you. There's a lot in this energy. They're taking control. You know, they're taking control of this situation. They're taking the reins of the chariot. They're going to be the one to take action. They're going to be the one to put in effort. They're going to be the one to, you know, want to make plans with you and reach out to you. And maybe in the past, you were always the one doing that. Anyway, beautiful. We have, again, more fire. We have Capricorn. And I just want to look up the Four of Pentacles in reverse because, yeah, Spirit reminded me that was in reverse when it came out. Listen, generosity, giving, spending, openness. So this is someone who wants to give to this connection. It's all over this reading. Ready to give. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Beautiful. And you know what? This person could have been envious. Like if you made more money, they could have been envious or jealous of the fact that you made more money or that you had a more put together life. And that could have triggered their insecurity. Anyway. So what is your advice about this person? We have the Two of Wands. This, get ready, because here they come. Get ready. I'm hearing that song. Get ready, because here I come. Two of Wands. For what you need to know about this person is approaching you differently, which is what this whole reading has been about. That Foreigner card. So I don't think this person wanted to put in the effort in the past. I don't think they wanted to. I shouldn't even say they didn't want to. I'm going to change that. I feel like this person wasn't ready to put in the effort. They weren't ready to give. They weren't ready to offer you anything stable. They weren't ready to make it official. They weren't ready to build a solid foundation. And now this person is completely changing their approach towards you. And also, this is about working on your patterns too. So like I said, this person is changing the way they approached you. However they approached you in the past, whatever all of these mountains were, they're approaching you completely different. And Spirit's telling me, make sure you approach it differently. And I mean like by not overgiving, by not losing yourself in this connection. What else was I hearing? For what you need to know about this person, they're getting ready to leave their comfort zone. And that's why their current energy is Three of Wands, right? They're getting ready to leave their comfort zone and come towards you. So affirm it, you know, affirm it. Let's see future energy of this connection. Now I'm hearing Tom's Diner in my head. I have no idea why. Maybe this person is watching you. That's beautiful outcome energy. Can I just say that? I was just hearing do, 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 which is Tom's Diner. And in that song, he's talking about she. Is it she? She. Yes, it's sung by a woman. I'm thinking of somebody did another version of it that wasn't a feminine. But she's talking about watching people. So I feel like maybe this person is watching you. Anyway, future outcome, love it. You have a fresh start here. The Page of Pentacles, that's dedication. That's dedication to building a secure foundation, which again, the whole top row, that's what it's about. And we have Strength and the World, which is cultivating a strong relationship and having a fulfilling connection. A connection you give, I give. It's the end of unhealthy patterns. It's the completion of cycles. It's beautiful. This is like beautiful. I feel like I'm yelling at you. I apologize. I'll just confirm that, but I already know what it means. I'm confirming it for the doubters. How about that? And 2 major arcana. So big changes. Strong, caring relationships, strength. And feeling loved and grateful, fulfilling romantic life. So it almost feels like you're going to be grateful that, you know, all of this happened because it transformed both of you. And again, fulfilling connection, strong, caring connection, cultivating a strong relationship. I forgot to confirm the Page of Pentacles, but I'm pretty sure that's like fresh start energy, new chapter, dedication in a connection. Dedication in a relationship. Yes. Anyway, that's gorgeous. So I'm just going to get, what do I want to get for you? What do I want to get for you? I'm going to get one of these cards. Since I pulled out the book, what's going on here? I'm just going to do something. Hang on. All right. Since I pulled out the book, I just want to see what Spirit has to say about this connection with this deck. And I'm going to warn you, sometimes this deck is very intense to me. Like, I get really intense messages from this deck. Not intense in a bad way either. Like, I don't want to scare you. Sometimes when I say intense, people think it's going to be bad. I should say powerful. Let's cut the deck. We have no place like home. So coming home, building a solid foundation. I just want to see what that card is. I mean, I already know what it is. It's about coming home. But I want to read it. Or see if Spirit wants me to read it to you. Let's see. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, being comfortable in your own skin. So, lovers, friends, and companion animals, this is what's coming, are at home in your life. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. So it's talking about reciprocal energy. And I feel like this person couldn't come home, and you're the home, couldn't come home until they could give you reciprocation and stability. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. I have chills. Oh my gosh, I have chills. Together, you add love to the world. And this is on page 188, which I can't do math that quickly, is 17, reduces to 17, which is, yes, reduces to 17, which is the energy of the star. So keep hope alive. Keep a positive mindset. Your faith in this will be restored is what I'm hearing. So I'm not going to look while I'm shuffling. So I'm going to close my eyes. Because if I look too much, that's when it gets... I'm not going to look at I'm just looking for advice for you, not... If I was starting with this deck, I would be looking at the cut cards. But again, if you know me, if you're my friend, you know that when I start looking at the cut cards, a whole bunch of messages start coming out. So this isn't the main clarifier deck I'm using. I'm using this for advice. So no cut cards for you. No soup for you. Oh my gosh, look at what's on the bottom. Look at what's on the bottom. We have communication and a message. Interesting. I think that's kind of magical. So you could, with that message in a bottle, you could be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about your person right now. Oh my gosh. We have, that's like Emperor energy. We have masculine energy here, divine masculine energy, and we had the message. And that's what your reading has been about. I'm just saying, listen, that was one of the cards that I stuck in the middle of the deck because I did another reading with it. That's all I need. Thank you, Spirit. That's all I need. So you do have someone that's going to be taking control of the situation, taking action towards you. This is divine masculine energy, yang. And again, I feel Spirit's telling me to read you the advice of yin for you. Because you've got a lot about communication here. So someone is using their power to make something happen with you. And again, I'm not putting a time frame on this. So I'm not sure when this is happening, but this is what you need to affirm, that this will happen. And Spirit's also saying with this Yang card that it's okay to take action towards this once the action comes in. I'm not telling you to, chase your person right now or to reach out to them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the universe, spirit, whatever you believe in, is giving you the green light for when this happens. So when this person comes in, I feel like you're going to see that they're putting in effort. I feel like you'll be able to see the change in them, and you're being given, like, it's okay to reciprocate to this person. It's okay to hear them out, because they're coming in right, is what I'm hearing. But anyway, I feel called to read you, Spirit's telling me to read you Yin. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. And this goes for when they come in. Okay? You can take action towards it, but remain in this energy. By yielding the reins, what did I say? Your person is taking the reins of this situation. You will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. So Spirit's saying, let this person's actions show you. You will be pleasantly surprised. It's on page 5, Hierophant energy. And then we have, this is a very important message because this is similar to that, where is it? This is Temperance. So it feels like something's coming into balance in divine timing. Where am I? But this is similar to that clean it up energy. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they have to say and pay attention to how they behave. So again, there's another message here that this person's energy is going to show you that there's been a change. And guess what? If there hasn't been change, if they're still acting in their same old self, then it's not time. As sad as it is to say that to you. But again, I feel like I just triggered somebody's ego fear there, your little ego monster. Affirm, my person will change. They will come in different. This card calls to you to engage in a heartfelt, open conversation. Again, I'm being told you're not to be the one engaging. Like, you're not the one to instigate this connect or this message. This message, even that message card, message in a bottle, says you are the intended receiver of this message. So you're meant to receive this communication. You're not meant to instigate this communication. But when the communication comes in, you're being given the green light if you see change. You're being given the green light to partake in this communication, and to have an honest and heartfelt conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other, and to tell the truth about who you are and what you need. So be very open with this person about what you need and your expectations. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. And that's what I said to somebody yesterday. Just because my truth is different than your truth doesn't mean that your truth is right and mine's wrong, or vice versa. All of our truths and messages are based on our personality and experience up until this point in our lives. So anyway, a higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth, and listen. So that's your reading, my friends. So yeah, affirm it. And again, you don't have to affirm it in my comment section or by liking or anything. Affirm it by writing it down, or saying it out loud, or saying it, a few times today out loud. But yeah, I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.